all of us, there will always be something you don't know how to do, but which you have to do. I didn't know how to be a husband until I became a husband. I didn't know how to be a father until I became a father. I didn't know how to pastor until I became a pastor. And so there will always be the first time you do something, or there's always going to be something you want to do that you don't know how to do. And when you don't know what to do, the Holy Spirit gives you the ability to do it. So Matthew chapter 3, verse 16 and 17. And when he had been baptized, Jesus came up immediately from the water. And behold, the heavens were opened to him, and he saw the Spirit of God descending like a dove and alighting upon him. And suddenly a voice from heaven saying, "This is my beloved Son, in whom I'm well pleased." Jesus is the Son of God, but for 30 years, nobody knew about him. A few people had spiritual perception of him. They had prophesied at his birth, but he was just the village carpenter. That's all he was, the village carpenter. Until John shows up and everybody says, "You must be the Messiah." John says, No. There's one coming after me. And the one who sent me says, I would know when I see him. Now you have to understand that John is slightly older than Jesus, about 6 months older than Jesus, and is a cousin of Jesus. He knew cousin Jesus, or cousin Yeshua. He knew him. But he didn't know cousin Yeshua, the carpenter, was anything more than cousin Yeshua. So he goes out to preach, and God says, "I'm going to show you the Messiah." How am I going to know? He said, "You will know." How can I tell? You will know. So then he sees cousin Yeshua coming to be baptized and puts him in the water. He comes out and the heavens open and the Spirit of God comes upon his cousin, and he realized, wow, I've been living with the Son of God for 30 years. He probably repaired my chair for me and I didn't know. But the Holy Spirit came upon Jesus, and cousin Yeshua went about doing outstanding miracles and signs and wonders. But it all began when the Holy Spirit endorsed him at his baptism. I believe this morning something will come upon you. People who have just known you as sister so and so and brother so and so, and they just know you as a friend, as just some ordinary person they've known for 30 years, for 40 years, for 20 years, for 25 years. But today something will hit you, and when it hits you, everybody would know, this is the man of God, this is the woman of God, this is the person God has called. May the heavens be open over our lives. May the heavens be open over our lives. Acts chapter 1 verse 8. But you shall receive power. Somebody say, I receive power. But you shall receive power when the Holy Spirit has come upon you. But you shall receive power when the Holy Spirit comes upon you. But you shall receive power. This word power is not just passive power. It is power that gets the work done. Power that gets the work done. Maybe you look at a task in front of you and you say, it's too big, it's too high, it's too much. But you shall receive power. You shall receive power. Just like Jephthah received power, and Othniel received power, and Gideon received power, and Samson received power, and Mary received power, and Jesus received power. He says, don't just read about it, experience it. Because what happened to them is about to happen to you. This morning, we want that same Holy Spirit to overshadow us. Some of us are filled with the Holy Spirit, but he hasn't overshadowed us. We see ourselves always as the one who must do the work. But God says today, I want you to see, this is not your work. It's not by might. It's not by power. It's by my Spirit. If God says you will be a millionaire, it's not by might, it's not by power, it's by his Spirit. And the same Spirit that wins wars also makes millionaires. The same Spirit that caused a woman without a man to give birth to a child is the same Spirit that will cause you to do what God has called you to do. And the same Spirit that took the village carpenter and did mighty works with him, that same Spirit rests upon us. And this morning we want to come conscious of the Holy Spirit's power, that he will overshadow us. Whatever weakness you have, the Holy Spirit will overshadow it. Whatever limitation you have, the Holy Spirit will overshadow it. Whatever failure you have had in the past, the Holy Spirit will overshadow it. Your failure will not destroy you. Your failure will not limit you. Your failure will not push you back. Because when the Holy Spirit comes upon you, your failure will disappear. He's like a blanket that is thrown upon you. Like a blanket that is thrown upon you. Like a blanket that is thrown upon you. Oh Lord, blanket your people this morning. Blanket your people with the Holy Spirit. Let there be a blanketing of the Holy Spirit.
We believe this video was helpful. Kindly share your thoughts with us in the comment section down below. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.